Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna share 10 girl boss habits with you. So if you want to achieve all of your dreams and have the best life ever and just be super successful and the ultimate girl boss, then keep on watching. Girl boss habit number 1 is to stop wasting time. Time is the most precious thing that we have, so it is important to make the most out of it. So how do we stop wasting time? I'm actually planning on filming a whole video on it, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see that. But I think the biggest time stealer is your phone. Very obvious. Put your phone away if you're working, if you're studying, if you're working on your goals. You don't need your phone. I mean, except for email and if you have to answer something important. But for most of the time, put your phone away. Social media steals so much time. If you wonder where all your time goes and why everyone else has more time than you, then it's probably because you're wasting most of your time on your phone. Also, try and make sure to maybe delegate some tasks with people that live with you. You don't have to do everything when it comes to cleaning and keeping your apartment organized. Or think about your daily schedule and then think, where can you save time? Maybe there is a way where you don't have to drive so far. Maybe you have a gym that is not so far away. You know, things like that. Figure out where you can save time in your day and stop wasting your precious time because you have more important things to do. You want to work on your goals. Habit number 2 is to use a planner. If you don't use a planner, then what are you doing? You need a planner. It doesn't matter. Figure out which one you like best. I personally have one of these desk planners. What I like to do is I usually write my to-do list either in my phone or on some random paper, and I write out everything that I want to do for that day, because sometimes I have these very small things in my head and I just want to write them out, like maybe do laundry, take out the trash. Not very important things, but things I want to get done that day. If I have written all of my to-dos out, I highly recommend to prioritize 3 tasks. I also talk about prioritizing your 3 most important tasks in my simple daily habits that can change your life. I link it up below. I don't know which corner. It's pretty much you pick your 3 most important tasks of the day and then prioritize to get those done. This can be whatever it is. Study for school. This can be finish an assignment that has to be finished and then working on your goal. Just find out 3 main tasks of the day that you want to accomplish, that you want to get done. And then when it comes to planning, obviously you can plan daily, weekly or monthly. This all depends on you. I personally like to plan daily and weekly. I have both in my desk planner, and if I have monthly plans, I usually write a note on my phone because the notes on my phone are also on my MacBook, so I think this is super convenient. And I write down everything that I want to accomplish that month or that I want to do that month, or maybe events, but you can also get a monthly planner if that's easier for you, or just use the calendar on your phone. But I highly recommend to split up your planning into daily, weekly and monthly. Goal boss habit number 3 is to track your time and take breaks. How I track my time is I use the app Forest. This is not sponsored, by the way. I think it costs a little bit, but not much. I use this app to study. I swear to you, it is the best thing ever. You just have this little tree that you plant, and if you leave the app, the tree dies. And I always thought this sounds so ridiculous, but it really helps. It not only helps you to stay focused, because every time you want to touch your phone, you get remembered like, oh, I shouldn't be touching my phone. I'm still in my study hour, in my work hour, whatever it is, and then you put it back. And also what it does is you know exactly how many hours you worked or studied, which I think can be very helpful. This is what I use, but if you don't want to use the Forest app, just set yourself a timer to half an hour or an hour, depending on how long you want to work or study. Then you have this 1 hour where you only do that task. Then you have the next hour where you do that task. I would highly recommend doing it, because if you have 1 hour, then you can take a short break and then get back to work, and you will see that you will get so much more done in a day than just by sitting on your desk, studying or working and looking at your phone all the time. And you think you're super productive, but in the end of the day, you will have wasted most of your time probably on your phone or thinking or procrastinating or whatever else you did. Goal boss habit number 4 is to make time for your goals and to not make any excuses. It is so easy to make excuses. For the longest time, I was like, I'm so busy, I have to study so much, I can't go to the gym. I don't have time for the gym. Now, when I'm going to the gym and I make it a priority, I always go to the gym. I mean, I go like 4 times a week. I mean, right now I'm not going because we're in quarantine, but you know, before that, when life was normal. But I make the priority to go to the gym, and now I also make the priority to be on YouTube. So I have the time, obviously, and you have the time to work on your goals. If you really want your goal, if you really want to live the dream of your life, you wanna get your degree, you wanna start an online business, you wanna be a doctor, whatever it is, you can do it. You just have to make time for it and prioritize it. You have so much more time if you really want to, I promise you. So try and find the time where you can work on your goals, whether it is in the morning or in the evening. Just find the time for yourself to work on yourself, because this is all you ever have. You only have yourself to work on. So work on yourself, make the best life that you can make, and remember your long-term goal. If you're tired, don't have to overwork yourself. Please don't do that. But maybe in the evening you still have a little bit of energy, so you can work on your goal. Don't be too hard on yourself, but also don't be not hard enough on yourself. And I know the balance between those can be very hard. Girl boss habit number 5 is to support other women and not tear them down. I think this is super important. You can do this online by supporting your favorite creators or whoever it is, maybe a business founded by a woman. Just cheer other women up. You can just leave a comment, a like, whatever it is. You can do this in your everyday life. Maybe you have colleagues, someone in your class. Maybe you just meet someone in the train or wherever it is and just say like, wow, I really like your makeup, or I really like your outfit. You know what I mean? It's so simple and you can make someone's day. Don't tear each other down. There are so many negative and nasty women and girls out there. I know that. I think it's so sad. I think especially in law school I realized that a lot of girls are in this competition state, and we always compete and we always want to look the prettiest and we want to be the smartest, but there's space for us all. I personally like to encourage others, and I think you should too, and just be nice to each other. I think it is so important to support each other. Wished more women were like this, because I feel like in my day-to-day life a lot of women are, I don't know, I think when they see you and you wear a great outfit or have super makeup on, they feel intimidated. Let's all support each other. I think that's such an important girl boss habit, because we all want to be girl bosses, so we all want to support each other. Girl boss habit number 6 is to be organized. You can slay your life if you're messy and you are in a chaotic state. I think organization starts with your apartment, your environment. Make sure that the space where you work or study is clean, organized, the room is clean and organized. Make sure you have your most important documents organized, your emails, your study material, your work material, whatever it is. Try to be as organized as it can. This also includes planning, obviously. But yeah, being organized is a lot. Being organized in your mind. Don't multitask. I don't know. Just always focus on one thing, because then you will be so much more productive and more focused on it one thing, and you will get so much better results. Habit number 7 is to always read and learn. If you want to be a girl boss, you obviously always want to learn new things. Even Bill Gates says that's one of his best tips for success. You can learn from pretty much every situation. If something bad happens to you, instead of seeing the negative, you can be like, but this taught me a life lesson. You learned something. Read motivational books, listen to podcasts, audiobooks, whatever it is that motivates you, gives you some inspiration, and always be open to learn new things. If you have an online business, if you study, whatever you work in, whatever you're striving for, there's always something to learn, there's always something to improve. So make sure you never think you know and can everything, because no one knows everything and no one can do everything. Habit number 8 is to save money. We want to be girl bosses, and I think girl bosses also want to have a lot of money, so we need to save our money and be very, very conscious about it. How do we do that? First of all, I would say stop impulsive buying. I know I'm guilty of that, especially with Amazon. Amazon is all my money goes to groceries and Amazon. I feel like if you do a lot of online shopping, you can put the things into your cart, wait 24 hours and see if you still want to have those things. This goes for shoes, bags, clothes, whatever it is. Give yourself the time to think about it, because maybe the next day you don't even want to buy it, and I promise you this will save you a lot of money. And in general, you don't always need to have the newest clothes. Like for example, I always tell myself I need spring clothes, I need summer clothes, but at the end of the day I always wear pretty much the same, so why do I need 100 outfits for summer because most of the time, let's be honest, I'm home. I don't go out that much. Keep it minimal, find out what you like. This saves you so much money. You don't need all the newest makeup. There's so much makeup out there. You don't need every new release. This saves you so much money. Or maybe you have some subscriptions that you don't take in, some online subscriptions or gym or news or whatever it is. Cancel the subscriptions that you don't need and don't use. Be very conscious about your money. Habit number 9 is to have good morning and a good night routine. I have a video on the morning and the night routine if you want to watch it, but I think there are 3 main things that you should do in your morning and your night routine to be super productive or to make it the best to, you know, be a girl boss. Number 1 is to not wake up and using your phone, because your phone, like we said, is a thief of time and you will feel so much more unproductive if the first thing you do in the morning is go on your phone. Go on my phone, and I feel like the longer I'm on my phone, the more unproductive I feel. So I either don't go on my phone before I start working or just for a very short time. And the same goes for the night routine, because if you want to go to bed, you shouldn't be using your phone half an hour to an hour before that. Less phone time is the first thing. The second thing is to take time for yourself. In the morning, I personally like to meditate. In the evening, I like to read or journal sometimes in the morning. It depends. But take something that is for you. Do some self-care, very important. And the third thing is to be productive. Maybe do some exercise or work. Do some exercise in the morning, work on your goals in the evening. Whatever it is that makes you feel productive, and if you have those 3 steps in your morning and night routine, you will achieve anything. And the last habit of a girl boss is self-care. Self-care is so important, because if you don't take care of yourself, you will probably burn out. If you overwork yourself, you will feel so exhausted, and this won't give you the best results. This will stop motivating you from achieving your dreams, from achieving your goals, because you will feel tired, you will feel overwhelmed. So make sure to take care of yourself, whatever that is. Make time to do something with your boyfriend, with your dog, with your family, your friends. Read a book, I don't know, go for a walk, do some exercise, whatever it is that you like to do. Watch some Netflix. Whatever it is, take a bath, whatever it is that you like. Don't go too short on that time, because we need self-care to function and to achieve our goals and to be a girl boss. So that is all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you subscribe to my channel and like my video, this really helps me out and supports me. Only takes a few seconds. And if you want to see more videos on productivity and health, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my next video. I hope you will be a girl boss after including all of those habits. I have a video on how to include habits into your daily routine and how to stick to it. I'm gonna leave it here. Bye!